Today's big news. Rhea Ripley injured. Latest update on his injury. It will shock you. On the October 29th edition of WWE NXT, fans were shocked as Rhea Ripley was written off television following a brutal attack in a parking lot orchestrated by Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. The assault left Ripley with what was described as a fractured right orbital socket, resulting in her being sidelined from WWE action for an undisclosed period. While the injury was initially tied to the storyline attack, reports have since confirmed that Ripley's injury occurred a week earlier on WWE Raw, likely during a headbutt spot. This revelation has brought clarity to the situation, though it has not lessened the concern surrounding the former World Women's Champion's recovery. Ripley's withdrawal from Crown Jewel. As a result of the injury, Rhea Ripley was forced to pull out of her highly anticipated match at WWE Crown Jewel 2024. Ripley was originally scheduled to face off against Raquel Rodriguez in what was expected to be a powerhouse showdown between two of WWE's top female competitors. This match was highly anticipated, with many fans looking forward to the collision of these two dominant forces in the women's division. In the wake of Ripley's injury, WWE had to adjust their plans. Speculation has arisen that the four-way Women's Tag Team Championship match, which was added to the Crown Jewel card, may have been a direct replacement for the previously scheduled bout. The timing of this addition seems to support this theory, as no other matches were announced after Ripley's injury was revealed. This indicates that the change was a result of the unforeseen injury and the subsequent need to alter the card. Legitimate injury and recovery. As noted earlier, Ripley's injury is not part of the storyline, but a legitimate medical concern. Sources close to WWE revealed that the injury was sustained a week before the NXT parking lot angle aired, which likely occurred during a hard-hitting headbutt segment on Raw. This incident occurred during Ripley's ongoing feud with Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, and while WWE has been tight-lipped about the specifics of the injury, it's clear that the damage was significant enough to pull Ripley from both in-ring action and her scheduled Crown Jewel appearance. At this time, WWE has not provided a specific timeline for Ripley's return. However, the company's internal medical team has expressed hope that the injury might not be as severe as initially feared. The general expectation within WWE is that Ripley may be back in action sooner rather than later. While there is no confirmed return date, there is hope that her recovery will proceed quickly, and she could be cleared in time for WWE's biggest event of the year, WrestleMania 41 in April 2025. The road to WrestleMania 41. Despite the uncertainty surrounding her injury, the report suggests that WWE has big plans for Ripley, particularly heading into the WrestleMania season. The company is hopeful that Ripley's injury will not derail her momentum, and that she will be able to make a triumphant return in time for WrestleMania 41. With WWE's focus shifting toward the biggest show of the year, Ripley has long been earmarked for a key role at the event. If she is cleared in time, she could be involved in one of the marquee matches of the night, continuing her rise as one of the top stars in the women's division. Ripley has become a dominant figure in WWE over the past few years, with her impressive in-ring skills and strong character work propelling her to the forefront of the women's division. Her association with the Judgment Day faction has further elevated her profile, and she has been one of the top attractions in WWE. A return at WrestleMania 41 would mark a significant milestone in her career, especially if she can compete in a high-stakes match that showcases her talents on one of the grandest stages of professional wrestling. The impact on WWE's women's division. Rhea Ripley's absence from the ring will certainly have an impact on WWE's women's division in the coming months. With Ripley being one of the most dominant forces in the company, her recovery will be closely monitored by both WWE officials and fans alike. Her absence has opened up opportunities for other superstars to step into the spotlight, but it also leaves a significant void in the division. Fans will be watching closely to see how WWE handles Ripley's return. The company will likely continue to push other talent while Ripley recuperates, but her eventual comeback is expected to be met with much anticipation and excitement. As Rhea Ripley continues her recovery from her orbital socket fracture, WWE remains optimistic about her return in time for WrestleMania 41 in 2025. Though the injury has sidelined her for now, Ripley's strength and resilience are well known, and fans are hopeful that she will make a swift recovery. Whether she returns in time for WrestleMania or beyond, her role in WWE's women's division is undeniable, and her eventual comeback will be one of the most anticipated moments in WWE in the years to come. Even though Rhea Ripley is currently sidelined due to a legitimate injury, WWE has announced that the former World Women's Champion will be part of their UK and European tour in March 2025. This news has generated a great deal of optimism among fans, suggesting that WWE is confident Ripley will be ready to return to action by the time the tour takes place. However, it's important to note that the announcement includes a caveat: talent is subject to change. This means that while Ripley is currently scheduled, her participation is not guaranteed, and her status may change depending on her recovery progress. Ripley, who sustained a fractured right orbital socket in late October, has been recovering from the injury, which was initially reported as happening during a headbutt spot on Raw. Following the injury, WWE pulled Ripley from her scheduled match at Crown Jewel and has not yet provided a clear timeline for her return. Despite the uncertainty around her recovery, the announcement of her inclusion in the March 2025 tour has raised hopes that she will be cleared to compete by then. This announcement also reflects WWE's confidence in Ripley's rehabilitation and the belief that her injury may not keep her sidelined for as long as originally feared. Ripley is one of WWE's top stars, and her presence on the upcoming tour would undoubtedly be a significant boost, especially in the UK and European markets where she has a strong fan base. However, WWE's inclusion of the talent subject to change disclaimer serves as a reminder that her return is not set in stone. Injuries in professional wrestling can be unpredictable, and Ripley's recovery could take longer than expected. While WWE hopes to have Ripley back in time for the tour, fans are advised to stay flexible regarding her participation. The upcoming UK and European tour is expected to feature several WWE superstars, and Ripley's potential return would be a key storyline heading into 2025, especially with WrestleMania 41 on the horizon in April. As Ripley continues her recovery, her eventual return is eagerly anticipated by fans, and this tour announcement has only fueled excitement surrounding her comeback. While uncertainty remains, the inclusion of Rhea Ripley in WWE's 2025 European tour signifies confidence in her recovery and could signal her return to action in the near future. Fans will be watching closely as the date approaches, hoping for her return to the ring sooner rather than later.